Guys, trading is all about being updated every time, and this is the most important thing you guys need to understand. All right. Well, welcome to the new webinar. What we're going to talk about today is going to be the difference between the activity and productivity in the trading. I'm going to teach you that how you need to use these energy at the same time, and which is going to help you a lot. Guys, you need to understand there is a difference between the productivity and the also activity in trading, right? So the activity is going to be the energy that you're going to put in the live market for the analyzing the live market, and also the time that you need to putting for opening a trade. But there's going to be also productivity. That's the thing that's going to help you to refine your strategy, to be always updated in the market and be an actually profitable trader. I can say if you put 60% for productivity and also put just a 40% for the activity, which it's going to help you a lot, right? Now, what is the difference between them? Which one of them is just going to be actually, what is the difference between these two? So the first one, as I told you, activity is going to be the time that you are sitting down, putting the time for the market and analyzing the market, opening your trade, execute your trade, right? But the productivity is going to be the time you need to sit down, refine your strategy, check your journal. If you're on the losing streak, sit down to think what you need to do, figure out why you need to do, check your journal. That's the most important thing, which is going to help you to be updated in the market. Guys, trading is all about being updated every time, and this is the most important thing you guys need to understand. All right, if you are not trying to keep yourself updated, if you try to just stick to one strategy every day, every month, price action is changing, and you're going to be so much ahead if you refine your plan. So how to increase productivity in the trading, right? You need to understand how to increase the productivity in trading. Again, I'm going to mention what is the productivity in the trading. The productivity is going to be the time that you sitting down at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the month, you're sitting down and you're realizing, okay, how was my trade? How was the price action this month? How much did I make? And how I can make it much better in the next month. Like if you're realizing, if you're putting a time to understand, all right now, for example, last month I had 2 stop loss, let's say 3 stop loss in a row, and that was because of the price action, and I need to change my trading style from day trading to scalping because the market price action day trading is not good. That the way you're gonna figure this out is gonna be the most important productivity you're gonna use on the market. All right, so now most of you guys are gonna ignore this part because you think trading is all about the activity and the action time you're gonna putting in the market. But what I want you guys to realize is, if you want to be a smart trader, if you want to be a profitable trader, you need to be updated. Every month you need to be updated. You need to update yourself to see what actually happening in the market. How was your performance? How your system performed every week? That's going to actually help you to be a profitable trader in the long term, right? So how to be a productive trader? The first thing, these two should be separate. Action in trading and the productivity time in the trading should be separate time. You need to understand in the 20 hours that you have, which time you are most productive, which one you have the highest productivity, based on your energy, based on your schedule. Then you're going to sit down and you're going to realize, all right, you're going to put that time, check your journal, check your trades. First of all, the first thing you need to do, the first rule is sit down and see what time you are most productive. What time you have the highest productivity in the day. Okay, you're not going to trade on that time. You're not going to do anything. Most of the time, most of the people, they are most productive in the morning, early mornings, or at the early nights. All right, at the nights maybe like 2 a.m., 1 a.m., or maybe on the early mornings like maybe 7 or 8 a.m. It's depending on your schedule. You need to sit down to understand what time you are productive, right? Then you're not going to check the market on that time. You're going to open your journal. You're going to check your trade. If you're not journaling, that's your mistake. That's going to be the main reason that you don't have any data, because data is going to save you in the market. If you don't have any data, it's not going to allow you to refine your strategy in the long term. So you're going to sit down, check all of the trades, check all the performance that you had on the previous month. We're not talking about the last 3-4 months. Those are finished. Check the previous month trade. See your performance. All right? See your performance. See how many trades that you caught, How many of them was win? What is your win rate? What is your gross P&L? What is your ROI, return on investment? And I start to calculate all of them. See how many risk to reward you caught. What is the average trade time hold? You need to calculate, you need to have this data in order to refine a strategy. Now I'm going to give you an example. Let's say last month, the price action, we are in the VAR price action, right? Most of the time price just goes strictly to up or down as a day trading price action. So what I figure out, okay, I don't have any entry. Last 2 months, I figure out I have a less entry in the day trading compared to the last 3 or 4 months. What I did, I told myself, okay, my day trading setup is not working, but my strategy setup is working well. I mean, I can see in the scalping setup that I have is working well. So what I did, because of the current price action, I updated my trading plan to scalping. That allows me to get a $25,000 payout last month, because I never put myself in one line to just follow this strictly what I have. You need to update it. If you want to be a good driver, yes, you need to update your skill. You need to basically refine your skill. But beside the skill, you need to also refine the car. You cannot race with the, let's say, 2005 Mustang in the, let's say, 2026 cars competition, because that's a 2005 model of the Mustang, and that's the old car. But the new model of the Mustang has a better engine, better, let's say, gearbox and transformation. So you need to update your strategy too. Every month you need to sit down. Now, the action time is going to be basically the time that you're going to put for the trading. Let's say I'm trading on a London and why? Those time going to be my action time. All right. I'm not thinking about figuring out my strategy, how to refine my strategy, because I'm spending my energy on that time to basically for the action. You need to understand, this is your energy, right? So every day you're going to have a full of bottle of water as your energy, right? The more you put in, the more, let's say, it's like you're drinking the water, right? And once you're drinking the water, let's say, this is going to come down. Once this comes down, that means you're going to have a low energy. So you want to spend this one every day wisely, smartly, right? And now, if you're putting a lot of energy on the action part of the market, you're going to drink all of this water, and at the end of the day, you're not going to have anything for the productivity. So what you need to do is you need to have a mechanical strategy that costs you as the minimum part of the energy on the action time on the market, because this mechanical strategy is going to help you to just see what you're trading. You need to trade what you see, not what you think. And that's exactly the mechanical strategy going to help you to trade what you see, not what you think. All right? And spend the rest energy for at the end of the day, journal your trades, understand how was your performance on the market. If you track all the data every day, sit down at the end of the night, if you track all the small data that you have every day, trust me guys, you're going to be profitable fast as possible. Why? Because if you understand how was your psychology today and document that data on the same day, journal those data at the same day, trust me guys, that's going to help you a lot. And like I say, that's the main reason I'm profitable. And I never had a red month. I never had a red month in my life. The moment I start to be a profitable trader, from that time till now, expect December, which that was my wrong decision in the market, I never had any let's say, red month in the market. Why? Because I'm updating myself. I'm refining my strategy every month. And that's the same thing you need to do.